Hello everyone. This is Anish Verma, and you are listening to the Empower Your Mind for Success podcast. So, we have been talking a lot about the mindset and why someone needs to improve their self-belief in themselves, their self-confidence, and take a look at alternative sources of cash flow for themselves and their families. And I am a big supporter for people to venture outside of their jobs and do something more. You can continue doing your jobs, but I believe we all need to have some kind of a side hustle, to diversify our risk from a single source of income. And this podcast is for, those employees or those entrepreneurs who want to do something more, but are looking for support, are looking for a starting point, are looking for help. I hope this podcast reaches out to you guys and you can listen to this and get inspired. So I've been working on a new method that I want to start implementing in my business to help other entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs to launch their business or grow their business. And I'm calling this the WhYuWhoo method, WHW method, basically, which stands for WhYuWhoo. I believe WhYuWhoo are the three elements that we all need to understand as a baseline and use that as a foundation to build your business on. I'm a big fan of Simon Sinek and his book Start With Why. That book really was a pivoting moment in my life when I had to step back and reevaluate, why I am doing what I am doing. And the book Start With Why really made it crystal clear for me with the golden circle that Simon Sinek uses. If you don't know what the golden circle is, or you don't know who Simon Sinek is, just Google Start With Why. It's a book, or you can Google golden circle and you will find a lot of TEDx videos and YouTube videos about Simon Sinek. He's a authority figure on this subject. So, why, and I believe we have spoken about this earlier, but it's worth repeating again. Your why is very, very important to understand your purpose and why you want to do something, because why is your fuel to keep you going. And when you put systems and disciplines around it, it will serve as inspiration for you to go above and beyond when your motivation does not exist anymore. And for all of us, motivation fizzles out after a few days, months, because life comes in the way. That is what the challenge of life is. So your why is very important, right? And your why comes from your passions. Your why comes from what you feel you need to do. It comes from your value systems, from your non-negotiables in life, and something that you need to spend time evaluating. And I believe it is paramount for us to do this. People lead their lives and do not find out what their true purpose is and leave this earth. I don't think any one of us should end up with that kind of an end result. There was a survey that was done some time ago, and a lot of people who were coming to the end of life were questioned and asked what was the biggest regret in life, and most of the respondents answered that their biggest regret in life is not doing something that they wanted to do because of fear, because of lack of confidence, lack of resources, lack of support, for whatever the reason it may be. Their biggest regret was not doing something that they wanted to do. And I don't think we want to be in that with that end result, right? So I think we all want to look for something that we want to do, and ideally your why is usually not just about you. Your why cannot be, hey, I want to make $10 million. That's great, right? When you get to $10 million, you would want to make 100, and when you get to 100, you would want to make $1 billion. right? That doesn't stop, right? That there is no end to the to making more, and that is perfectly fine. Making more money is not wrong. Actually, it is a great thing to do. But what you are going to do with that money will keep you going and keep you motivated, right? If you're going to make money on values through values-based businesses, and you can use that money to become an angel investor, you can use that money to set up charities, to do philanthropy, then that is great, right? But just money cannot be your why. Your why has to be above and beyond money or something tangible. It has to be something that you stand for, something that you believe you need to do for others. And the others could be your extended family, your friends, your community, and that's okay too. But your why needs to be more than just you and just making money, because that is the only thing that will allow you to make you feel inspired, right? Tony Robbins says this very frequently nowadays, that your success doesn't mean much without you getting a feeling of fulfillment, right? Unless you are fulfilled in your life, you have not achieved success. And fulfillment doesn't come just from making money. Fulfillment comes from helping others, because that is how humans are. That is a craving that we have to help others, help our community. So your why is very important, guys, right? So that is the first thing. The second is to understand you. What is you? What makes you you? What are your strengths? What are your challenges? How you behave under stress? What are you looking for from your immediate family and your circle of friends and your extended community, right? What are you looking for? What drives you? Right? Is it the title of the job that you are looking for? Is it respect? Is it recognition? Right? We are all craving for this social acceptance. Every human is. So, I think you need to understand you, and there are a lot of ways to find out what your strengths are. Right? There are personality tests available out there. There are multiple, reports or personality test types that are available. Briggs and Meyer is one. There is another one called as DISC, DISC, which stands for the four letters stand for the four different personality types. I am a certified John Maxwell trainer on DISC personality tests or reports, so I can do that for you guys as well. Or you can find anyone who would be willing to do that for you and help you along the way. So if you understand your why, your purpose, or at least start working on finding one, and if you understand yourself better by taking a test and asking for some 360-degree feedback from your peers at work and friends in your friend circle, I think it will help you understand more about you, of how people see you. And believe me, for many of the people that I have done this DISC assessment, a lot of them have been surprised as to what people think about them. Right? It's a 15-minute test that you usually take yourself, answer about 24 to 30 questions. It also has been a revelation for people even beyond their 50 years of age. And then they realize, oh, that is why people see me the way they see me, or that is why people ask me these kind of questions, because of the eminence that they have built through their personality, right? So definitely spend time in understanding your strengths, okay? It is much easier to build a business or to excel in your workplace that aligns with your strengths. It's much, much easier. And if you know what your shortcomings are, what your challenges are, then accordingly you can seek help or surround yourself or hire people in your team or in your business who have the skills that you lack. That is how the team will become complementary and you can all move forward faster, because now you can leverage each other's strengths, and speed is of the essence, right? So understanding you is very important, and it is not just helping you understand your strengths. You could also use these tests for your team members or your employees in your business and have them understand themselves better, what their strengths are. So once you understand this, these two components. And the next component is who. Now, you need to identify a mentor or a group of mentors, join certain mastermind groups, become a member of some LinkedIn groups or Facebook groups where people share common ideas, common value systems, common goals, similar goals, so that you can all feed off of each other, right? And the who becomes very important, because I've always said that there is no reason to rediscover the wheel, and there is no reason for you to tread the challenging path of doing a business yourself, because that is only going to slow you down. The ups and downs will create a lot of disappointment, dejection, and we don't want you to quit at those points. So that is why you need someone who will be your support system and will help you, first of all, avoid the common pitfalls that all business owners or entrepreneurs go through, and navigate some of the others, your way around some of the others, right? Every entrepreneur will go through failure, right? There is no doubt about it. There is no other way. There is no other way to it, right? You will have to go through the challenges and grow along the way. But there is no point, making mistakes that could be avoided. And only a mentor can teach you and show you the way of how to avoid mistakes. And that is key. Because if you can avoid common pitfalls, then your speed of achieving your goals is faster than the others who do not have mentors, right? I have tried this, guys. In my first 5 businesses, I didn't have mentors to show me the way, or show my business partners the way, and we were trying to figure things out ourselves. It consumes a lot of time. We are focusing on things that we should not. There are a lot of starts and stops. Momentum is lost, and it takes a lot of time to rebuild momentum that we had gained, right? So it becomes a big factor that is going to come in your way if you do not have a mentor. And believe me, there are your competitors, your peers who are in a similar field are seeking help from mentors, right? So if you don't, you are definitely going to slow down, right? So that is the WhYuWhoo method that I am putting a framework around, and I definitely want to try this out for a lot of entrepreneurs and people who are seeking help. So if any one of you need help around this, please reach out. You can leave me a message on this podcast. You can find me on my website, which is empowermindset.coach, and you can reach me from there as well. There are several ways to find me where you could send me a message. But I hope you understand the importance of the why, you, and who components of doing definitely a business, starting definitely a business in your lifetime, but also to understand how this could help you with your job situation, maybe your relationship situation, anything that it could be. I don't think the basic components of the WhYuWhoo method will change, but guys, think about it. Reach out if you need help, and remember, you have unlimited potential. Own it. Until next time, take care.